What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Dark Souls video. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the top 5 best shields to use in Dark Souls, at least in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment sections below on what you would change on this list and what shields you guys use. So with all that being said, let's hop straight into the video. Now, at number 5 here, I have the Knight Shield. Now, I know what you guys are saying, like really, the Knight Shield, like there are plenty of better shields in the game than the Knight Shield. But here are my reasons on why I have it on the list. Number 1, it only takes 10 strength as a requirement. That's it. Only 10 strength. No dexterity, no intelligence, no faith. Just 10 strength. That's it. Secondly, you can find this shield very early on in the game at the Undead Parish, which isn't that far away from Firelink Shrine. And that makes the Knight Shield the best shield you have in your inventory by far, since you find this very early on. Thirdly, it has the highest AR damage compared to any other kite shield in the game, making it better than all the other kite shields. And it has very good stability overall, and it's just very good to use early on in the game because it's really good. Now, I'm going to show you where you can find this shield, just in case if any of you have missed it. I highly doubt it because you can't really miss it. It's not that hard to miss, but just in case. It's just right over here. A Balder Knight is guarding it, and it's just on a corpse over here. So yeah, it's a very good shield to have early on in the game. So that's why it deserves the number 5 spot, the Knight Shield. Number 4, we have the Spider Shield. This is a very, very, very useful shield to use in some areas and against a number of enemies. Now, there's something special about this shield here. With the Spider Shield, it has poison resistance. And we all know that there's one enemy specifically that loves to inflict poison onto us. That's right. You guys guessed it. It's the rats. Now, I'm using a regular shield here. Now, when they attack, they inflict the poison damage onto me. But when I go and switch the shield onto the Spider Shield, they don't inflict any poison to me at all because of the poison resistance on the shield. So this shield is very useful in the depths, which is filled with rats, and in Blighttown, which these guys also inflict poison with their clubs. Now, believe it or not, there's actually 3 ways you can get the Spider Shield. That's right, 3 ways. The first way is starting a new game and picking the Bandit class, which will automatically give you the Spider Shield right off the bat. The third way is starting from Firelink Shrine and heading down to the Valley of Drakes. Over there, you'll find a corpse on a bridge that has the Bandit or the Brigand set, whatever you want to call it, and as well as the Spider Shield. So real quick, I'm going to show you where that is. And then right up ahead, there's the corpse, and on it, like I said, the Bandit set and the Spider Shield. So that's the second location, or the second way you can find it. Third, you can find it in the depths, actually, with all the rats, which is perfect considering that it's highly recommended that you use it. So I'll show you just in case if any of you have no idea where it is. Just follow the path that I'm taking, and I'll lead you to it. And then just right on the edge here, there is another corpse that has the Spider Shield. So yeah, there are 3 ways you can get this. So it's a very good shield to use overall, and it's very helpful a lot. So yeah, that is the number 4 spot, the Spider Shield. Number 3 is the Crest Shield. This is a favorite of mine. So the reason I have the Crest Shield on here is because it has, well, 1, low stat requirements like all medium shields do, only 10 strength. And it only goes up to +5. It does not go up to +15 like any normal shield would. Only +5, so farm up on some Twinkling Titanite or buy some, get it up to +5. And yeah, and it has very high magic resistance as well. So if you're a new player and you're going through the Duke's archives and you're struggling to get past some of the Chancellors that keep shooting spells at you, the Crest Shield will help out a lot here. The first time I went through the Duke's archives, the Crest Shield has helped me out a lot, and it just makes it, less painful because it really is helpful, and it has just a high magic resistance. And it's pretty good to use against the Moonlight Butterflies, which also shoot magic spells at you, so the Crest Shield is also pretty useful, especially if you're on New Game Plus and all. Now, to find the Crest Shield, you would have to start a new game, or start the game, or go into New Game Plus, and you'll be at the Northern Undead Asylum. And what you want to do is just make your way through the Northern Undead Asylum, and then light all the bonfires. Then you want to get through the boss area. You want to run through it to activate the boss, otherwise you cannot talk to Oscar of Astora, who you get it from. He's the first NPC that you encounter in the game. And then he is just right in this room, all battle damaged. So yeah, you just have to talk to him for a little bit. He'll ask you if you want to hear his story or whatever. And then he'll give you the Estus Flask and a key. And then after that, when you're done talking to him, you play through the game for a couple hours for a little while. And then you're all caught up. You go back to the Northern Undead Asylum. And then you'll see him again. But unfortunately, he won't be the same person that we see the first time. Or that we saw the first time. He is hollowed, and he is wanting to kill us, so sadly we have to put him out of his misery, but that is how you get the Crest Shield. At our number 2 spot, we have the Grass Crest Shield. So any of you, older Dark Souls players out there, this is no surprise. This is a favorite amongst a lot of Dark Souls players. It's certainly one of my favorites, the Grass Crest Shield. Now, with this shield, it has a stamina regen, which is very nice. So basically, it boosts your stamina. It refills quicker when you have it equipped. Now, this shield isn't really recommended, at least in my opinion, to use for like blocking. For parrying, maybe, but just to show you what I mean here. So for my stamina here, I'm going to roll a couple of times and show you how fast it refills. So this is how fast it refills normally. Kind of slow, but that's just the way it is. Now, I'm going to show you with the shield. It has 3 green arrows, so that means I have the boost. And it refills, slightly quicker, not too much of a difference, but, just quick enough. So, just to show you again, with it unequipped and then equipped, see, it kind of slows down, then it goes a little faster. So, yeah, definitely a difference there. But the good thing about this is you can definitely stack it, right? So, with the Grass Crest Shield that gives you the regen, there are some other items that also give you stamina regen as well, such as the Chloranthy Ring, some Green Blossoms, the Child Mask, and Power Within. So I'm just going to show you guys. See, where is it? Here we go. Mask of the Child, which will give me the extra stamina, the Chloranthy Ring, and the Green Blossom. And I'm going to use Power Within because that will also increase my stamina buildup as well. And then I think I can use the Green Blossom. I just did it too early, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, just to show you guys how fast it will refill with all this stuff on now. Yeah, that's pretty fast. That is way faster than before. So yeah, I mean, you don't really need all this stuff. I mean, just the Grass Crest Shield and the Chloranthy Ring alone will just, give that nice, stamina build up. But yeah, to find this, start at the Undead Parish Bonfire and just follow where I'm going here, and I'll show you and I'll lead you to it. You have to go through the Dark Root Garden just for a couple of seconds or so. Just run through it. And then there is a entrance to the Darkroot Basin, to where the Crest Shield is located. And then all the way down at the bottom here, there is a corpse with the Crest Shield. So yeah, definitely a cool shield to use, and it's honestly great to use for the stamina regen, so yeah. And then, at number 1, I'm a sucker for this, the Black Knight Shield. Basically, it looks cool, it's great, it has the highest stability in the game, at least compared to all the medium shields, it has the highest stability. And it only goes up to +5, it does not go up to +15 like any other normal shield does. But yeah, just +5. And you can see, to demonstrate, since it has very high stability, my stamina doesn't go down at all. It can block pretty much any hit head on, no matter how hard the attack is. And that's what makes it great. If you're not good with parrying or rolling, the Black Knight Shield is definitely the way to go. And it also has very high fire resistance compared to the Dragon Crest Shield. It has 95 dragon resistance. Now, to get the Black Knight Shield, you have to beat 5 main bosses in the game. Yeah, I know that may sound a lot, but don't worry. Only 5 main. That is the 4 Kings, Bed of Chaos, Seath the Scaleless, Gravelord Nito, and the man himself, Lord Gwyn. Now, once you beat all those 5 bosses, you'll unlock an area called Kiln of the First Flame. To farm the Black Knight Shield, you'll enter here, and this area only has 5 Black Knights. Now, to increase your chances of getting it, put on the Symbol of Avarice, and then put on the Golden Serpent Ring. Those will increase your item discovery. And there are only 5 Black Knights in this area, I believe. One has a regular greatsword, and then the other has a Black Knight greatsword. The third one also has another Black Knight sword. And then the last 2 has a Black Knight Great Axe and a Black Knight Halberd. But this is a very good area to farm their weapons as well. Their shield is a little bit harder to get. I think it has a lower drop rate, but this is where you would go. Just do this cycle over and over again. Just farm these 5 Black Knights, and then eventually they'll drop it. Having the Golden Serpent Ring on will definitely help, and the Symbol of Avarice will help too, and that also increases your soul absorption having the Symbol of Avarice on. So yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. This is something new that I did, was making a ranking video. Never done it before. Let me know what you guys think. You know, I definitely do like making videos like these. This did take a little while, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, I mean, that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, what you would change for the rankings, and what your favorite shield is to use. And I definitely will make a part 2. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.